When many people hear the word chakra, they immediately imagine colorful wheels of energy, ancient spiritual teachings, or beliefs that may feel unfamiliar. For others, the topic sparks curiosity, but also skepticism. They wonder if chakras are real, symbolic, psychological, spiritual, or simply part of a tradition they do not fully understand. In this episode, we will approach chakras differently. We will explore them as a grounded map of awareness, energy, emotion, and human experience without requiring belief, certainty, or dogma. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and trust your own experience. The concept of chakras originated within ancient Indian spiritual traditions thousands of years ago. The word chakra is often translated as wheel or spinning wheel. Traditionally, chakras are described as centers of energy associated with different aspects of physical, emotional, and spiritual life. Over time, the chakra system became integrated into practices such as yoga, meditation, and various contemplative traditions. Some people view chakras as literal energetic centers. Others view them as symbolic representations of human experience. For our purposes today, we will explore them as a useful framework that has helped many people understand themselves more deeply. Sensitive people often describe life using the language of energy. We talk about feeling drained after a difficult conversation. We describe certain places as uplifting and others as heavy. We say someone feels grounded, centered, disconnected, blocked, inspired, or emotionally exhausted. Whether we realize it or not, energy language is already woven into everyday life. This is one reason many empaths and highly sensitive people find chakra systems interesting. They provide a language for discussing experiences that are often felt before they are fully understood. As I worked on the ideas that eventually became my book Beyond the Bubble, a recurring theme began to emerge. Sensitive people often struggle because they have been taught to protect themselves rather than understand how emotions and energy move through them. This led me toward a perspective I call Empathic Energy Flow. The idea is simple. Life is constantly moving. Emotions move. Relationships move. Attention moves. Awareness moves. Instead of trying to stop every experience from reaching us, we can learn how to remain grounded while energy continues flowing through our lives. This perspective was influenced by observations from Tai Chi, Daoist philosophy, psychology, and lived experience. The root chakra is traditionally associated with grounding, safety, survival, and stability. Sensitive people often notice this area when life feels uncertain, chaotic, or overwhelming. Rather than viewing this as a mystical center that must somehow be repaired, we might explore it as a reflection of our relationship with stability. Do we feel supported? Do we feel safe in our environment? Do we have a strong foundation beneath us? Grounding practices such as nature walks, mindful breathing, and physical movement can help restore a sense of steadiness during times of uncertainty. The sacral chakra is often associated with emotion, creativity, pleasure, and movement. Water serves as a fitting metaphor because emotions naturally move and change over time. For many sensitive people, difficulties arise when emotions are either suppressed or allowed to completely overwhelm the system. A healthier approach involves learning to acknowledge emotional experiences without becoming trapped inside them. Much like a river flows around obstacles, emotional life often becomes easier when we stop fighting every feeling and start developing a relationship with it. The solar plexus chakra is commonly linked to self-esteem, confidence, identity, and personal power. Many sensitive individuals spend years questioning themselves because they perceive so much information that others miss. Over time, this can create self-doubt. Confidence does not come from controlling everything around us. It comes from learning to trust what we notice while remaining open to being wrong. Personal power is not dominance. It is self-respect. It is the ability to remain centered while engaging with life authentically. Among all chakras, the heart chakra may be the easiest for many sensitive people to understand. We instinctively associate the heart with love, connection, compassion, and relationship. Across cultures and traditions, the heart has long been viewed as a center of human experience. This connection becomes especially interesting when we explore modern discussions about heart-brain communication and emotional coherence. Whether viewed spiritually, psychologically, or symbolically, the heart remains one of the most powerful metaphors for human connection. One reason I find this area fascinating comes from the work discussed by the HeartMath Institute. Their research explores heart-brain coherence and the measurable electromagnetic field generated by the human heart. While HeartMath is not studying chakras directly, many people notice interesting parallels between these modern observations and ancient systems that emphasize the significance of the heart. In my book, Spiritual Journey with Guidance, I discuss how emotional states influence heart rhythms and how practices such as gratitude and intentional breathing may support coherence. These ideas do not prove chakras, but they create an intriguing bridge between ancient wisdom and modern inquiry. The throat chakra is typically associated with communication, truth, and expression. Many sensitive people have learned to remain quiet in order to avoid conflict or rejection. Over time, this can create a disconnect between what is felt internally and what is expressed externally. Developing this aspect of ourselves does not mean speaking constantly or winning arguments. It means learning to communicate honestly, respectfully, and clearly. A strong voice is not always loud. Often, it is simply authentic. The third eye chakra is often associated with intuition, insight, perception, and awareness. In many spiritual traditions, it symbolizes the ability to see beyond immediate appearances. For sensitive people, this can be particularly relevant because we often notice subtle signals before we can explain them. However, discernment remains important. Intuition is not certainty. It is information. In Beyond the Bubble, I discuss the importance of distinguishing intuition from anxiety, because the two can feel remarkably similar when we are not paying attention. The crown chakra is often associated with spiritual connection, wisdom, transcendence, and a sense of relationship with something larger than ourselves. Different traditions describe this in different ways. For some, it is connection with God. For others, it is the universe, consciousness, nature, or the mystery of existence itself. There is no requirement to define it in a specific way. What matters is the experience of wonder, meaning, and connection that encourages us to look beyond the boundaries of everyday life. One of the themes I return to repeatedly in Spiritual Journey with Guidance is the idea of assembling a personal spiritual mosaic. Different traditions offer different perspectives. Different practices illuminate different aspects of life. Chakras can become one tile within that mosaic. They do not need to become your entire worldview. Instead, they can serve as one more lens through which to understand yourself. If this framework helps you reflect on your experiences, then it has provided value regardless of what conclusions you ultimately reach. In Beyond the Bubble, I challenge the common idea that sensitive people must spend their lives protecting themselves from everyone and everything. Instead, I suggest that overwhelm often occurs when perception exceeds regulation. The answer is not always more protection. Sometimes it is greater understanding, stronger grounding, and increased capacity. The chakra model can support that journey because it encourages awareness rather than fear. Rather than asking what we need to block, we begin asking what we need to understand. Energy moves by circulation, not protection. Life moves through us. We learn how to remain present within that movement. Whether you view chakras as spiritual realities, symbolic maps, psychological tools, or something entirely different, they invite us to pay attention. They encourage us to notice our bodies, our emotions, our relationships, and our awareness. They remind us that personal growth is not about arriving at perfect answers. It is about remaining open, curious, and engaged with life. Perhaps the greatest value of any spiritual framework is not what it asks us to believe, but what it helps us notice about ourselves. Before we conclude, take a moment to notice the physical world around you. Feel the support beneath your feet. Feel the steady rhythm of your breath. Whatever ideas resonated today, allow them to settle gently without pressure or expectation. Like the earth itself, growth often happens slowly, quietly, and naturally. As you return to your day, remember that every step you take is felt by the earth. Your breath, your heartbeat, your presence, they matter. Ground yourself in the now and let the earth hold you steady. You are part of something greater. Stay connected, stay grounded, and know that healing begins with presence. As your awareness expands beyond the horizon and into the vastness above, allow yourself to embrace wonder. Across cultures, traditions, philosophies, and spiritual paths, humanity has always looked upward and inward, seeking meaning, connection, and understanding. Whatever path you choose, may it support your growth, your curiosity, and your unique journey. I leave you with this inspiration. The light of the universe surrounds you. The love of the universe enfolds you. The power of the universe protects you. The presence of the universe watches over you. You are one with the universe. Awaken to the energies that connect us all. You are not alone. The universe is listening, and your journey matters.